Hello everybody, have you ever wondered how to make a carpet bombing effect in ArmA 3? If yes, click the like button below and let us start this mother. First, we need an IED to place it on the ground. Second, we need a trigger for it so that we can activate the detonation of the IED at a specific time. If we do not put a trigger for the IED, it will explode on touch or damage. In the activation section of the trigger we select blue force, and on the activation type section we select present. This will set it so that the trigger will activate only when blue force is present, thus the IED exploding. We can set up the trigger to activate by radio and other ways, but for the purpose of this video, we are setting it like this only. The code we introduce in the trigger on the on activation area is for the IED to explode, I think. At the end of the code you will see getPose IED_1, there you will insert the correct IED name you want to explode on activation. You will see later when we trigger multiple IEDs at one time, and one after another. Setting the triggers with the correct codes and names is very important for the stability of the effect, so don't mess it up. I am making my trigger square shaped, and size 5x50, so I can handle it better when there are multiple triggers. After we have everything set up correctly, we right-click on the trigger and connect it with the IED. This way we can be certain the IED and the trigger work perfectly with each other. Now we place ourselves on the battlefield to see what we have done and if it works. Oops, I can't see the IED. Well, no matter, let's place a car near the IED so we can see it better. If you shoot the IED or damage it in any way, it will explode, so don't mess with it. As you can see, the IED does not explode on touch, it will only explode when I activate the trigger we have set up. Success. You will have to periodically check if what you set up works, because it's easier to spot if a problem occurs in a step-by-step verification than when you have multiple triggers and IEDs on the battlefield all at once. Now we know that our first step works. We can go further by selecting both the trigger and the IED and copy-paste them, but Be sure you select them both at once and copy them correctly so the trigger is connected to the IED when you paste it. After that, you will have to check the name of the second IED you have just pasted it and rename it in the second triggers on activation command line. The second IED's name should sound like this, IED_2. After two IEDs are set up, we can add an AI player to activate the triggers automatically so we can focus on other things. We are just dropping an infantry unit in front of the triggers and set it up with a move command so that he can activate the triggers by himself. Then we test it. As you can see, the IEDs are blowing up at the same time, but that is only because the first one damages the second one when it explodes, so then we have to set the IEDs more apart from each other. I am trying to set them as close as possible for the carpet bombing effect. Test it again. Yay, it works. After this, if successful, do this 3 more times. When you have all 5 IEDs and triggers working properly, you will need to set up the correct timing between the triggers activation time. For this purpose I am pressing M. This is the map view for a easier trigger placement where you can see the triggers borders better. I am placing the triggers borders one touching the other. We will set them closer or apart from each other later if we are not satisfied with the results. We test again. Only 4 IEDs blew up. This must mean that I have missed something on the 5th IED. And now this happens, I kill the friendly AI in a rage. Okay buddy, it's okay, all will be well, just hold on. So after I have calmed down and took the friendly AI to the medics, I will check the fifth trigger to see if the on activation command line is all written okay. As you can see, it was not. This is why I test it constantly. After I have renamed the command line properly, I will move the triggers closer to each other so the timing between explosions is smaller. Now that we fixed it and shoot a guy for no reason, let's get back into it. Works great, although the timing could be better. Now comes the fun part. We copy all the 5 IEDs at once. Paste them and positioning them near the first ones. And we do this several times. After we have enough IEDs on the ground, we have to connect each IED with the proper trigger. Be very careful at this stage, because you can mess it up very easy when there are multiple IEDs that need the right connections with the proper triggers. We select from the first row of IEDs only those that are not connected to the first trigger and right-click on them and connect them to the first trigger, so the first row of IEDs will all blow up at once when the trigger is activated by the AI player. Don't worry, he is okay. I have taken him to the medic and he is fine now, but the best part is that he does not hold grudges. Next step is to connect all IEDs like the first row. Of course, the second row of the unconnected IEDs will be connected to the second trigger and so on. Okay, they are all connected properly. Now we have to set up the on activation command line of the triggers so that it incorporates all the IEDs we have placed. This is easy if you followed the steps correctly. I am starting from the right side to left this time, and, what do we have? 4 IEDs that are not in the triggers registry, which are, IED_10, IED_15, IED_20 and IED_25. We go to the corresponding trigger for the first row of IEDs from right, which is the first trigger from the right, and add 4 more command lines with the IEDs names. You can rename each individual IED whatever name you want, and also you can name the triggers so you do not get confused on which IED goes to what trigger. We do this 4 more times, then we test it. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something from it. I would like to see what kind of destruction you guys did with this method, so share it in the comment section and I will watch it.
Sir.
What is this?
Sir, do you go by the name Little Nicky?
Yes.
Do you have permission for whatever is going on here?
Yes.
Sir, it came to our attention that you are using explosives without the Army's approval, and not only that, you have shot and killed a member of the US Army along with 2 rabbits.
That is a lie.
Sir, I need you to come with me. You will be court-martialed for your unorthodox actions at 0600 hours. Please comply.
But I am innocent.
Sir, if you do not comply willingly, I am approved to use deadly force.
I have to split. See you guys in the next video.